Coming up on Preps, a season to remember for Jason Straight.
You want to be the top dog, but you ain't doing everything. So you ain't the top dog yet. You ain't learned to put things in perspective yet. You can train a horse for battle, but only the good Lord give victories. Don't kid yourself.
A kid from the ghetto who's beaten all the odds.
I don't feel sorry for nobody, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for myself, and I try not to feel sorry for nobody else, man. I just try to encourage them to do their thing, man, and when they get the opportunity, try to shine, you know what I'm saying?
And still has the drive to survive.
Just letting everybody know that I'm for real, and I'm for real about coming to school, and I'm for real about doing my thing on and off the court. Wyoming Union, baby.
I'm the king of the black top, cooping half-court shots. I come correct, your stats are whack compared to points that I drop. I play to win, and I'm playing for keeps. I'm keeping my game tight and fulfilling my hoop dreams.
Real kids.
I'm Eddie Curry, senior, Thornwood High.
Real dreams.
I'm Kyle Kleckner, senior, Downers Grove North High School.
Real life.
I'm Sean Dockery, junior, Julian High.
These are the real stories of Preps, Chicago hoops.
Where I'm from originally, 4525. South State and Federal, Robert Taylor home. Crazy guy here, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was born at. If you can make it through here, I think you can make it through practically anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Growing up out here. You can see some of the conditions, you know what I'm saying? It's rough, you know? They going through a lot of construction right now. They knocking buildings down, you know what I'm saying? They pulled like 3 or 4 buildings down. It don't even look the same, you know what I'm saying? It look different. It look like a bunch of mess. It look like the country, actually. I ain't used to seeing all this much land right here. For sure, I seen this life, the ghetto life. I live here. I was born here, you know what I'm saying? And some of my AAU teammates, some of my closest friends, you know what I'm saying, lived in houses and big houses in the suburbs, and parents got money and, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And I compare them, you know what I'm saying? And it's totally different, you know what I'm saying? It's totally different. Some of the things that go on here go happen in the suburbs, you know? It's drug dealing, it's gang, it's drinking, you know, it's smoking. It's the same thing happen here, but it's just different. It's just completely different. Growing up in the projects, it helped me because if I would have grew up in some suburban area, something like that, I probably would have took a lot of stuff for granted. And I probably wouldn't be as good as I am. And I probably wouldn't even be as good as a person as I am. Just took that to the court, you know what I'm saying? I play aggressive, and I feel like if somebody's trying to stop me doing what I want to do on a basketball court, then they trying to stop me from eating. And that's the same mentality people have growing up in the projects. And I guess I just took it to the court. But I kind of cleaned it up a little bit, and that's how I think I kind of polished my game from that perspective. Alongside with Eddie and IG, this is my best friend. I can talk to my grandma about anything, man. This the great, the famous Eddie Thompson. This is my baby, my heart, my love, my girl. This is my wifey right here. This is who I'm gonna marry. This is my baby. Say hi to everybody, Grandma.
Hi, how you doing?
Every single day I came home from school, my grandma would come and get me from school and walk me home, and letting everybody know that I wasn't with that, you know. She did her thing and let everybody know that all I was about was positive things like school and basketball.
They used to call me crazy because I used to get out there and you think I was a superwoman because I used to go out and I wouldn't, fight, but I would go out there and argue. I said, you stay away from my grandson. He has great potential and you all not going to mess up his life. And I really meant every word of it.
My dad died when I was in 6th grade, but with my grandma being there for me, you know what I'm saying, I stayed strong, stayed positive, kept doing what I was capable of doing, and I was getting good grades and maintaining on the basketball court. That helped me ease the pain a little bit because when he died, you know what I'm saying, I was playing basketball, I was playing small fry, I was playing little basketball and like little 8-foot rims, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of eased the pain a little bit. And then we was traveling, going to Wisconsin, going to Florida, things of that nature. So everybody was real supportive. you know what I'm saying, on the basketball, on a little small frat team or whatever. So they kept it cool with me. They kept it real with me. You know, everybody knew that I lost my dad, but nobody give up on me. So my mom, she stayed in Freeport, you know what I'm saying. My 2 sisters. I'm a city kid, you know what I'm saying. I couldn't move out there, you know what I'm saying. Plus, I love my grandmother too much, you know what I'm saying. I love my grandma too much. My grandma was there when times went right for my mom, you know what I'm saying. My mom's getting a nice little job. She's doing okay. And I'm still here with my grandma, you know what I'm saying. My grandma's my heart. That's my mother, you know what I'm saying. She my mother. Everybody grew up in the projects broke. Keep it real with you, broke. We ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying, we broke. But if you want money and you ain't got no job and you too young to work, you some cat that's in the 7th to 8th grade, 12 and 13 years old, you gonna wanna start selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? And once you start, you can't stop. It's just like you doing it. Once you start, you can't stop. You just can't up and say, well, I sold a couple bags, I made a couple thousand, and I'ma stop. Ain't none of that. You gonna wanna keep getting that money. You gonna wanna do it even harder and harder, and you wanna go further and further. That's why I ain't never get into it, because if I'd have got into it, I wouldn't have been able to stop. Even though I came from the projects or the ghetto, I wasn't a ghetto kid, you know what I'm saying? I ain't act ghetto, you know. I ain't do bad stuff, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't acting like that, so that's how we mainly jail, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be times where a dark side would come out of me, you know what I'm saying? Like in games or something, where I had to take over a game, I had to get ghetto on them, you know what I'm saying? I had to abuse people. This is my man Lyrics, man. He's up there, man. He big time Lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
It's hot, man.
Go on, kick
something. Check it. Let me see what I can come up for you, Jay. I can say something like, we come with mad cream with ice chains and watch strings, and by any means we do things for who dreams. Lumiere limousines with the TV screens, that's all it's seen. We do things for big things. You peep that, my boy Jay with big stacks. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that. Okay. Some of the baddest in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? It happened right here. And growing up in the Taylors, you can either be a game maker, a rapper, or a basketball player.
Right. We choose to be rappers and basketball players.
Can't be a game maker. I ain't got no flows like him, so I'm a basketball player. You gotta know what you want in life, and you gotta go out and get it. And you know, you gotta be positive about what you want. And that's probably it relates a lot, basketball and life to me, because if I want it on the court, I'm gonna get it. And if I want it in life, I'm gonna get it, you know. Whether I gotta stay in school, you know, extra hours, do a lot of other things in life, you know what I'm saying, to get me ahead, and that's what I'm gonna have to do. But it relates to life in so many different ways. And growing up seeing all that negative stuff made me think that ain't where I wanna be. And that's just how I made it, and that's how it's gonna be for me. I had to face reality, man. You gotta grow up someday. You gotta become a man and do your thing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta grow up, get out and see the world, man. Go to school, get an education, do something with your life. You can't just live here and just expect everything to be the same all your life. So I don't know. I don't feel sorry for nobody, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for myself, and I try not to feel sorry for nobody else, man. I just try to encourage them to do their thing, man, and when they get the opportunity, try to shine, you know what I'm saying? There's been many nights where I just sat right here. Just sat right here in this exact spot, praying, asking God to help me do something with my life, achieve something. And it was sitting right here looking at that St. Paul Church of God in Christ. This was my spot to sit and pray, you know what I'm saying? Me and my basketball. Many nights I sat right here and cried, man. Cried, hoping that I could be somebody, do something with my life. Hopefully I can go to college. I always wanted to go to college, you know what I'm saying? I always wanted to be a college student. And I got that opportunity and I got that chance, and I feel blessed, man. It's made me feel good about myself.
I mean, Jason had a rough background. I mean,
with his dad dying and everything, and him being raised by his grandma, I think he's an excellent example of a role model. How he stayed on the right path and just did everything right.
1, 2.
Jason has always been the other guard. You know, for 3 years, he was in the shadow of probably one of the best point guards ever played in Chicago, Amari Sawyer, who's at DePaul now. All right, Amari leaves, and Jason's like, hey, it's my year, got it, it's all good. And then Will Bynum goes to camp and just explodes on the scene, and now he's getting pushed down again. And then, he said, okay, well, I can deal with one. Now, who was Luther Head the year before last? Now it's 2. Oh, no, here comes Sean Dockery. So now here's a guy who signed already to play at the University of Wyoming and may just be the 4th best guard in his own city. You know, so that's kind of a bitter pill to swallow.
Now, you know a lot about high school sports. Who's the best point guard in the state?
Jason Straight.
Jay Straight.
And I ain't even had to
Give me a tough question.
Hey, y'all, who's the best point guard in the state?
Jay Straight.
Who's the best basketball player in the state? Tell me.
Jason Straight.
Thank you very much.
Say that.
I ain't make you say nothing. Y'all know the deal.
When I said, well, Jason is one of the best guards in this state, believe that then. When I speak it, I'm a notary. I'm a notary, boy. My stamp, they pay me for putting my seal on it. You see what I'm talking about? I get paid for my stamp. And when I put that stamp on it, it's right. You can fly it all over the United States of America into Russia and China.
I think Coach Mike is a very good coach. The way he gets to his players is kind of unusual.
God gave him 2 ears and 1 mouth. That means he wanted him to listen. If he wanted him to talk, he would have had 2 mouths and 1 ear.
Right.
So if he listen, develop his skills, go to class, and make the best out of a situation, he'll be that millionaire that I talked about.
What he tried to mainly do is help me become a better person as well as a better basketball player. And the most important thing to him, for me, is becoming a man, you know.
My job is to make sure that character goes along with the plan. So I expect more from him, the leadership ability, you know, so that when he goes to Wyoming or whenever he go, wherever he go, he'll be able to adjust and do well. Young kids, they got their own agenda. You know, they don't want a structured program. They don't want to be told what to do. So happen they got a coach. They play for me. I don't care if I don't go downstate. I'm going downstate anyway. I drive my car down there. Hell, I can go down State Street. You know, tell me I shoot that one way. Hey, you know, but I don't care about that. Ain't but one way of doing the thing. That's the right way. That's the right way. I may lose a game. I'm gonna teach a child though. He gonna learn. He gonna learn, and that's my job. You don't make the right decision. You don't make the right decision.
You get what you deserve, you know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to pat me on my back when I'm doing bad, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother don't do that to me, so.
Yeah, I know you think I'm crazy. I don't give a shit. Hey, look, there you go. My mama told me, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. You don't hear me, boy. You don't hear me. They don't hear me. Go get the look. That's what I mean. My plans are getting ready for tomorrow, see? Come on, boy. They gonna be ready. Yeah. They gonna be ready. We going here to win. I don't care what happens. Don't you give up. When you come back down there and drop your head and stuff. Hey, we been there. This ain't the strong team we played.
Jason played well, but in the end, Crane had the last laugh.
What I tell you those days? Did I lie to you? That's it. Hey, man, listen.
You gonna be all right. You gonna be tough. Yeah, you gonna be all right. Ain't no problem. I be watching. Hey, I be praying for you. I pray for you every day.
I'm proud of my players, man. I'm proud of them. I love all those guys, man. These are the guys I went to war with for the last couple years, and a lot of people didn't even think we'd make it this far, so I'm proud of them. I had fun, man. I love these guys, man. I love Coach Mike, man. I love all these guys, man, and I hope I can have the same feeling next year while I'm at Wyoming.
Jason's dream of going to college is so close he can touch it. A full ride to Wyoming, but he's got to pass his ACT test first.
This test ain't just for me, you know what I'm saying? And this test ain't gonna stop me, you know. I ain't never been a really good test taker, but this test ain't gonna stop me. And this test, it's not just gonna benefit me, it's gonna benefit my family, you know what I'm saying, my grandmother. So I'm not just doing this for me, I'm doing this for my grandmother and my mom and my two sisters and my brother, you know what I'm saying? I passed this test, you know, get in my school, get in Wyoming, do my thing on the court. That'll make me a better person, and I can help them out a whole lot. So this test, I think of it like that. I think of this test as being a key to my family, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be for real with him. I tell him, hey, if you don't pass that test, you still could go. You could go to a junior college and get your associate degree. And then you could go to D1, but it's gonna be up to you. Well, I want him to show me that he wants to go places, not by putting 40 points on the scoreboard, but hey, just get that 18 for me right now. That 18 on the ACT test would be just as great as 40 points to me, you know? And that's what I want. Put things in perspective.
You got 17 on ACT? Jason just got his results, and he passed.
Ain't nothing holding me back now, you know what I'm saying? It's not the Robert Taylor Holmes. It's not the people that doubt me. It's not, you know, it's not my grades now, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely not my skills, you know what I'm saying? And can't nothing hold me back right now. All I gotta do is stay healthy, stay wise, go into college with a positive attitude like I'm doing in high school, and I think I'll be well, you know what I'm saying?
I'm happy as a disciple when they saw Jesus walk the water. I'm that happy. Yeah, I know he'll be all right. He gonna understand that the thing that I done was for him, you know?
Man, that feel good as hell, man.
That's my record there. And the name of it is I Don't Mean It. But you know, you say, I holler at you, but I don't mean it. All I want you to do is be a man. Be a good man, that's all it is. I want him to go out there and play hard, man. Hey, I'm not gonna have that tiptoe on there.
Man, that's life, kid. One test after another.
Gate C3, Denver, ATA, flight 574. Me coming out here, doing my time, my spring break time, you know. It's big thing. It's a plus because it's letting everybody know that I'm for real. And I'm for real about coming to school, and I'm for real about doing my thing on and off the court. I go from the Robert Taylor home to this. Beautiful out here. Being out here, seeing these mountains and hanging out with John and, you know, just seeing the school that I'm gonna attend next year. You know, it's so different from Dunbar, you know, so much different. It's a college, it's a university. My whole life is about to change within a matter of months. I think I'm blessed with my background and all the things I went through in life to accomplish something like this. I mean, getting a full scholarship. I'm truly blessed to get this national exposure, you know, for people all across the country to see the life of me, you know what I'm saying? Me as a person, Jay Strait, you know, not just me as a basketball player, not just me for what I can do with this thing right here, but me, my insides, my feelings, my grandma, my personal life, you know what I'm saying? Everything. It's a dream come true to me. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Next time on Preps.
He will be one of the most coveted players in America next year.
A look back at a very tough season.
Yeah, well, Najee was one of the best players in the Chicago area up until the knee surgery.
A year of injury and disappointment for Najee Beckles.
I just know I don't feel like playing because I know it's stuff I can't do. You know, the stuff that I want to do, I can't do. You know what I'm saying?
An injured warrior with the heart of a champion.
It's been 30 days and I'm already doing a leg press of 225 pounds.
I can't leave my Chicago people without something. I can't leave my Chicago people without something. So look out for me.
On the next Preps.
We come with mad cream with ice chains and watch strings, and by any means we do things for hoop dreams. Lumiere limousines with the TV screens, that's all it's saying. We do things for big things. You peep that, my boy Jay with big stacks, you know what I'm saying? We come up with all stuff, done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, record down.
That's how it be, you know what I'm saying?
And he got mad other skills. Kick something else, man. Hold on, man. We gonna let millions of people see this.
Right.
Something else, man. Anything. Just
Check
right
it.
off here.
Here's be the hottest on the block, the Jay the kiss of the locks, a towel from my mouth cause I like to spit it a lot. Only one key, nigga, ain't no picking the lock. It's to taste y'all gunpowder while y'all licking the shots. At the concerts, them guys got my name on the shirts. When I hear a track, then I start going to work. When I spit it off, I know that it hurts. Got you cats nervous like a whore in the church because we get the hoes to pose with the Kujiaka Joe clothes. Put the rock before the run out of book. On the next sale, talking to codes. Got the home game, so we selling the about a boatload, getting paid in a project way. Can't see us when the police come, we run so they can't treat us. We have money, we put stacks in car speakers. They lock us up for bail money, they can't keep us. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Okay.
Some of the baddest in Chicago, you know what I'm saying?